William Byron surged to victory in the 67th annual Daytona 500, surviving a chaotic final lap to win NASCAR's biggest race for the second straight year. A massive crash unfolded as the checkered flag approached, but NASCAR kept the race green, allowing Byron to navigate through the wreckage and take the lead stunningly. "It's special," Byron said after climbing from his number 24 Chevrolet. "It was a crazy race with a lot of pushing and shoving, but I'm proud of our team. I just can't believe we're here." Tyler Reddick finished second, while seven-time Cup Series champion Jimmie Johnson stunned the field by taking third. The race began under overcast skies and saw an early red flag due to rain, forcing a lengthy delay that pushed the finish under the lights. The final laps were marred by crashes, including a frightening airborne wreck involving Ryan Preece. With 4 laps to go, Christopher Bell hit the outside wall and ricocheted into Preece, sending his number 60 Ford flipping onto the track. Both drivers emerged unscathed, but Preece admitted the moment shook him. "When the car took off like that, and it got real quiet, all I thought about was my daughter," he said. As the race entered overtime, Denny Hamlin and Austin Cindric were in prime position to battle for the win. But as they took the white flag, Cole Custer forced a 3-wide move that triggered a multi-car crash, collecting Hamlin and leaving Cindric slowed. Byron dodged the chaos and powered through to the finish. Johnson's third-place finish was a remarkable result for the 49-year-old NASCAR legend, who ran a part-time schedule with his Legacy Motor Club team. "This feels incredible," Johnson said. "I've never experienced emotions like this as an owner and driver. I'm just so satisfied, so happy." Byron's victory gave team owner Rick Hendrick a record 10th Daytona 500 win, breaking a tie with Petty Enterprises. It was another unforgettable night at Daytona as Byron added another chapter to his rising legacy. Rain delays are always possible at the Daytona 500, and track drying becomes critical when they occur. NASCAR once relied on jet dryers, which were truck-pulled and noisy, but in 2013, the Air Titans revolutionized track drying. These air compression systems, built into pickup trucks, significantly cut drying times by blowing water off the racing surface. They are followed by vacuum/sweeper trucks to remove any lingering moisture. Drying time varies depending on the composition of the fracking fluid, humidity, cloud cover, and wind conditions. At Daytona International Speedway, the 2.5-mile track typically dries in 90 to 150 minutes, though in ideal conditions, it can be completed in about an hour. The 2025 Daytona 500 faced an early red flag when rain showers moved in, halting the action on lap 11. Drivers exited their cars as crews covered them, waiting for the weather to clear. The rain had already brought out a caution on lap 9, with defending race winner William Byron leading at the time. Before the race, former President Donald Trump made a grand entrance, taking laps around the track in his motorcade before the national anthem. Fans cheered as he arrived, marking his second visit to a major American sporting event after his appearance at the Super Bowl the previous week. Despite the weather, the excitement remained high. The green flag had dropped earlier, with pole winner Chase Briscoe leading the field in his number 19 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota. Austin Cindric lined up beside him in the number 2 Team Penske Ford, followed closely by Bubba Wallace and Eric Jones. Several drivers, including Kyle Larson, Brad Keselowski, and Alex Bowman, had to move to the rear due to switching to backup cars, engine changes, or failed inspections. This added another layer of strategy as they looked to work their way back through the field once the race resumed. The unpredictable nature of Daytona means favorites don't always win. Oddsmakers had Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Denny Hamlin, and Kyle Busch among the top picks. Hamlin, already a 3-time winner, had history on his side, while Blaney had come close multiple times. Logano, a previous champion, entered the race with strong momentum, and Christopher Bell, backed by Toyota's depth in the field, was another serious contender. As the weather threatened further delays, teams strategized their next moves. Would the race resume in time to avoid a late-night finish? Would the rain force an early conclusion? Daytona's history is full of surprises, and 2025 was no different. Last year, William Byron took home the trophy, delivering Hendrick Motorsports a record-tying 9th Daytona 500 victory. He became the 6th different Hendrick driver to win the prestigious race. Now, he aimed to defend his title against a field hungry for their taste of Daytona glory. As the race paused, anticipation built for the engines to roar back to life. Every driver knew that at Daytona, the unexpected was always just a lap away.